That one misses. 1-0. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
On the ground, out to short. To second, Altuve. That's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Swing and a pop-up. Roberts under it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they still lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here is Luke Raley. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. To third, Ramirez. Rolls across the diamond, 1 away here in the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ryan Roberts. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he deals. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch, and he just misses. Bichette started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. The wind to kick the 2-0. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And foul ball. The other way. Base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. All muscle to center field, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. So here's the... And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Grounded out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power. But what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Rutschman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Machado at second. Swanson on at first with nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded to third. Could be two. Berger over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And that one hit to first. And he grabs it, foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Late with the swing there. Towards first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. Mays snags it on the run. So it's a 4-run in. Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, David Justice. There's a strike. Justice, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Castillo into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. This to center field. Trout on his horse. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter up next for the A's.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Burger up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the A's 2. Mark Leiter Jr. taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Trout.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one hammered center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. Bounced up the middle. Bichette on the run, throw to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. And that one wrapped foul. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Here's Manny Machado. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Jimenez has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Orioles add one on the solo homer. It's now 6-2. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Base knock, center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Luke Raley will hit next. All ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab on the run. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So the lineup flips over. And here is Brian Roberts.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
0-1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. Jimenez, the base runner at first with one out. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the short. Stop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
That one to first. Castillo, a guy that features an absolute power slide. That's hard hit on the line, and he can't make the play, and he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Well, as an outfielder, your eyes get big when you have an opportunity to catch a fly ball and then gain an assist and cut a runner off. But you have to do first things first, and that's make sure you secure the baseball. If you don't do that, there's no opportunity for an assist. And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a two-run game.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Harmon Killebrew up next for the A's. And there's the strike. That misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third, and it's a one-run game. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, David Justice. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in, And the inning is over.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Man at first, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one ripped. Mays going back on this one. Still going back. And gone! He got just enough of that one. Third home run of the season. It's 8-5.
Every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Jose Quijada.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Jose Altuve getting ready to hit. In the air out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one down.
The third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Freddie Freeman. That's ripped. Base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Mike Trout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. That one hit to right. Justice settles under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Throw, and it gets away.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder,
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Ripped to right, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, that one is hammered right field. Justice going back. And caught on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Digging in for Oakland, Gary Carter. The pitch. And strike one to the catcher. New pitcher on now, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. Bounce to the right. Altuve handles it, gathers, and throws to first. And they take care of Carter for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the third baseman, Jake Burger. Strike on the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now back, left field,
Eloy Jimenez now. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Carl Edwards Jr. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, out towards left. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Killebrew. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Orioles held in check there as they. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off. Brazoban, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is inside. And the count even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And the count 1-2. kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Bounce to third. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Roberts leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a base hit. Roberts coming home. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Harmon Killebrew. And takes low for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
9-6 the final in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down there. They're under rules.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, David Justice leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tony Gonsolin. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Yo one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Altuve slings to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo
Bichette up to the dish with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie Mays. 3 hits and a loss last night.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the A's are gone in order. Orioles due up. Back now at Oriole Park. Towing the slab in today's game, Hunter Greene.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's a strike. Gonsolin, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
David Justice up next for the A's. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. That's in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's towards center. Harper tracks it down for the out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and now batting Mike Trout. Green back to work, and first offering is fouled off.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a foul ball. Trout on the move. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw, tag, ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Hit hard, base hit.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Runner on at first with one gone. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Orioles. And fouled off. Harper leads off first with one away.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Willie Mays makes the play. Here's Machado, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Strike 2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
0-2 now. Lined into left center. Base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting eighth. The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer.
Gets a glove on it in the hole, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We play 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the A's 0. And welcome back. And now Gary Sanchez. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Harper hauls it in, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Roberts up next for the A's. That one pushed to the left and foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bichette now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Bichette, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him. Out number 3. The A's strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Baltimore. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Green back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember Corey Seager? There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
You can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Rizzo getting to start in right. 33 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. 0-1. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Jimenez reaching back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next is the Orioles. The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
here's Harper now. This one popped up. Bichette has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Willie Mays. The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next, the first baseman,
Harmon Killebrew up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That clips the corner. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, David Justice.
David Justice now at the plate. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder,
Eloy Jimenez now. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed. Justice off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Oakland, and they're down 2-0. Bottom 4, here's Marcell Ozuna. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. Now this is in the air down the line. Jimenez has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And here it comes. The punch out there. 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Justice puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. They're up 2-0.
You know how it goes. 1-1-2-1-2. That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan.
We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Luke Raley. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send the pack in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field, way back there. It bangs off the wall. Sanchez into second, and he's got it double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Aledmys Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sanchez over at second, 1 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now Brian Roberts. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Oh, he dropped it. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the pitch. Now one
That's
miss.
the ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Sean Murphy.
Number 12, Sean Murphy.
And the 1-0. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. That one pulled foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The 2nd overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
Freeman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Yeah, he set a record in his 2nd career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game. He's there to make the catch at 3rd, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Mama broken, ain't no joking, know what time it is. Shawty poking, ain't no joking, like it title is. They don't know.
Staying in the game on defense, Sean Murphy. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Digging in, Bo Bichette. That one's in there. Strike 1. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now. Drew Steckenrider gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Willie Mays up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Rizzo settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Harmon Killebrew, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Killebrew measures 6 feet even, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In there. And so now 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Flips it. That's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now batter, right fielder, David Justice.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, David Justice. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one just misses. And it's 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Trout. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette in position. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Chris Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. The flip out on the underhand toss.
Now batting, third baseman, Marcell.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. Now that's smacked to right center. Justice pulls it down, and that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, Luke Raley. The pitch. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Ripped into right field, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. That one gets down for a hit. The throw to second. They get the force, barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Aledmys Diaz now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Sanchez at first, one gone. And that one fouled off. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Roberts stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ground ball up the middle, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Dauri Moreta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 39. Moreta.
And he deals. Machado in the box again. Takes a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jose Quijada up and loosening in the pen. Oh, 1 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and they get Altuve for the out. And the Orioles set down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they're on top 2-0. New inning getting started. Digging in for Oakland, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
The pitch. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next up for the A's, Willie Mays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jose Castillo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-2 now. Left field. Harper makes the catch, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next to hit, Harmon Killebrew. This guy with light tower power. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Justice stands in now and watches strike one. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's nothing. New pitcher on here, Jose Quijada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a pitch. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Rizzo. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Fly ball down the line, tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now the lefty pulls that one foul. In the air on the infield, Roberts hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to Killebrew. That ends the inning. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Castillo goes 6 feet 7 inches, 250 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Freeman right there to make the grab. 1 away. Here's Oakland's DH, Luke Raley. 1 for 3. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Oakland down to their final out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to center. Trout settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
2-0 your final here in this one. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.